Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì ṣé fídíò tó wá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi a sì máa play ẹ̀ fún yín tó bá jẹ́ ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ lẹ́nu darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ẹ bá subscribe kẹ́ like kẹ́ comment so that ẹ lè máa jẹ àwọn àǹfààní tó ń lọ lórí ìkànnì. Ṣé ní fídíò tó wá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi tí mo ní máa play ẹ̀ fún yín àwọn àṣírí pẹ́ẹ́rẹ́ ló wà nínú fídíò yẹn àwọn àṣírí tó wà ń bẹ̀ àtẹ̀yìnbó bá ti lọ wò ẹ máa pẹ́ nǹkan ó ń kọ́ nínú ìbọn ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ká fi ọ̀pá pọ̀lọ̀pọ̀lọ̀ pa ejò ẹ jẹ́ ká wo fídíò yìí.
Hi guys. Ṣé wà dáadáa? Mo wo fídíò Very Dark Man nísìn. So kí n tó reshare, then kí n tó wá fully. Mo rí a lot of people tó sọ pé Very Dark Man, don't do this, don't do that. I want you to realize something, and I want you to know this. Very Dark Man is a very smart guy. And one terrible thing about Iyaboojo is that Iyaboojo, she's a kind of person that derives joy in destroying people, not just pulling people down. I mean in destroying people. Iyaboojo can never stop. She will continue coming, except she doesn't see existence of Very Dark Man again. And something that really baffled me about people is this. With the video Iyaboojo's boyfriend did, the person in that video and the way that the freeze handled that matter, you know that the freeze is a very blunt person, very blunt man. I know how that the freeze handle the Christian words. I know how he handled them. But you see, watching that video on Daddy Freeze and watching Iyaboojo's boyfriend watching Daddy Shoki, you see everything they are doing on that platform, everything Iyaboojo is doing, it's quite unfortunate that if you are to ask me that Lizzy, Chief Mrs. Lizzy Anjorin, what is your own point of view in this matter? Let me tell you my heart. I realize that a lot of people hit from these donations. A lot of people were respecting the society. Some of them owns these terrorist blogs. You see, this issue of Iyaboojo, it gives me clearer picture that whatever you want to do in life, I'm begging everybody to please escape poverty. In whatever you want to do, try and escape poverty. The lives of the poor ones are not safe. Not in the hand of the government, but in the hands of the fellow poor ones. It's quite unfortunate that Iyaboojo is not even successful. Iyaboojo is not Otedola. She's not Dangote. She's not Lizzy Anjorin. She's not successful at all. If a lot of promising children can be bullied, lied upon, destroyed in the hand of the likes of Iyaboojo, and after 2, 3, 4 years, when some people are now speaking up, we now realize that some people we expect to speak sense are now the ones saying, please, Very Dark Man, definitely the lives of the poor ones are not safe in the hand of the poor ones. I am coming to analyze Iyaboojo's boyfriend show line by line. Trust me, no retreat, no surrender. I'm coming to analyze it, but I was just disappointed because I know that the freeze to be a very straightforward person. But I realized that everybody that come in contact with iyaboojo becomes something else. I don't want to call them names because they did not come for me. I didn't mean they come for me now. Unlike iyaboojo's boyfriend, iyaboojo, and I won't treat him that way, but I will analyze his show line by line. And concerning iyaboojo, I will not let iyaboojo's case slide because iyaboojo is extremely dangerous to the society. Iyaboojo is extremely dangerous to the community. She doesn't feel remorseful. And there's something I want you guys to know. Something is fishing. Something is fishing. If a whole grown man like iyaboojo boyfriend can come online and be looking for peace in a situation whereby he was the one that instigated this case initially. Sorry guys. Sorry for this thing. I'm coming back to analyze iyaboojo's boyfriend. Since iyaboojo put her dirty, filthy mouth in my husband's matter, of course I will enter the boyfriend's matter very well. I will do the critical forensic analysis on the matter. You don't understand? I'm coming back. But what baffles me is this: for iyaboojo's boyfriend to have come online to be defending iyaboojo. I want you guys to use your brain. Something is fishing. Very Dark Man chat is not disappointing. You don't know Very Dark Man. You all don't know Very Dark Man. And may God preserve that boy. May God give that boy long life. That boy is an asset in this country. You don't even know him. You know Very Dark Man is April 9. Why? Lizzy and Johnny is April 4. You don't know. You see, Very Dark Man is not a troublemaker. But if you give trouble, he will give you double. Am I communicating? What Very Dark Man wants is this: Iyabo stay on your lane, but iyaboojo will not stay on her lane. She will never. She's destined to be perish. She will never. She's the kind of person that she's nobody and she wants to live large. You don't understand? Let me tell you something. I told you the last time you guys said, Very Dark Man disappointed us. She has seen Iyabo. They've said, I said, watch. Watch. You see, me, if I dey follow one person, I dey follow the person. If I know they follow you, I know they follow you. And when I start something, I go finish them. That is why I know they look for trouble. If I start, I go finish them. If I start, I go finish them. I know they stop. I no go start waiting, I no go finish. So if I start, I go finish them. No be say I no go finish them. I go finish them. But along the line, if you see me, when iyaboojo they mention my name, when iyaboojo they bully me, bully my children, what thing I do like this. When Gist Lover they bullied me, bully my children, they post my children picture, I know iyaboojo gets strong connection with Gist Lover. But I have to wait. I have to wait. Don't forget that Very Dark Man has not mentioned people in that group. He has not even gotten to my own side. But Very Dark Man said something in his live chat now, which breaks my heart further. Because when iyaboojo was doing that thing to Baba Mohbad, I was the only person defending that man. I mean speakers. We have a lot of speakers on TikTok, but some of them at the point they turned their back to Baba Mohbad. And they set him up. They brought his voice notes. They did everything. And a lot of people abandoned him. I have everybody that close to me abandoned Baba Mohbad. And someone very close to me was like, Liz, if you want to continue defending Baba Mohbad, then cut me out as a friend. I just blocked that person. Since that, I just blocked that person. Because before I blocked that person, after she said that thing, I off that phone. And after some hours, I called that person back. I said, so you believe what they said about Baba Mohbad? He said, that man is after money. He's wearing his son's shirt. He's using his son to collect money. Is this, is that, is that? I said, are you done? He said, yes. I said, do you know that my mother hustled to brought me up? He said, Lizzy, you cannot understand, blah, blah. I said, come. I said, as from today, I am not going to talk to you for the rest of my life. And never, ever in your life, call my number. He said, I said, come. I just have to call you back to let you know that in future, you will realize that you failed. As a mother, you failed. As a citizen, you failed. As a child, you failed. As a mother, you failed. I just said some things and I off the phone. And when Very Dark Man brought this chat, I saw missed call of that same person. And believe me, I'm not going to pick a phone. For the rest of that is one thing about me. I can give you long rope, but when I sense the fact that you are a betrayer, I will never move on with you again. It breaks my heart that when I was telling people that Iyaboojo has WhatsApp group, Iyaboojo pushed narratives, Iyaboojo did a lot of dirty things. Iyaboojo is after people's life. You know, people could not understand me. And they watched that helpless Baba Mohbad suffered. They bullied him. He lost a precious son. How many of you watching me pray to have a son like Mohbad, a promising boy? He lost that boy. And Iyaboojo turned everything against this man. Iyabo, everybody that wants to support you, let them support you. We will be here. I'm a gbogbo yin. Iyabo, gbogbo àwọn tó rí nǹkan tó ṣe fún bàbá Mohbad, a máa wò gbẹ̀yìn yín. Gbogbo àwọn tó support nǹkan tó ṣe fún nairamaley, a máa wò gbẹ̀yìn yín tọmọtọmọ yín. Gbogbo àwọn tó support nǹkan tó ṣe, irú Ìjẹ̀ṣà ń sìn, Ìjẹ̀ṣà ò sọ̀rọ̀, bọ̀ Iyabo, tó bá fẹ́ rán Ìjẹ̀ṣà lẹ́wọ̀n, ó yẹ kó jẹ́ láti ọ̀dọ̀ ará àta. And there is one terrible things around you, Iyabo. Around you, not about you alone. Iyabo, when you are lying against people, everybody around you join you to bring people down. So definitely you all eat from that donation money. You all eat from that tears money. That man that came to defend you yesterday, Iyabo, if you are not the one feeding that man, if that man's hands are clean, allegedly, from Mohbad's death, that man, not even an Igbo man, will never come online to say that. Not Igbo man, not even Yoruba. Even if you are the one feeding that man, if that man's hands are clean, Iyabo, that man would have stopped you from day one. It's quite unfortunate that people forgot the fact that it was that man that pushed that narrative. Amen, Princess Mujiriri. It was that man that pushed that. I'm coming to bring his show line by line. Iyabo, I was on my own, jeje. You came for me. You put your mouth in my family. And that man cannot stop you. Go and watch me. You will never see me putting my mouth in matter that doesn't concern me. Because if I dare do it, I won't sleep that day. My husband will sit you down. My husband will let you know the legal consequence. And my husband will go deeper in the spiritual consequence. And the first thing my husband will ask you is, show mo po lomo. Eni ton bu to lo ba won bu yen, show mo beri oro. The kind of talk where my husband go tell you, you don't go sleep. The same thing my mother. The same thing my mother. My husband is like the male version of my mom. My husband will tell you Ikoto Sheyi. When Egmi died, you remember I was the one that was fighting for Egmi, that any Christian white Mabu Egmi. When that man came for me, my husband said, Christian in one, Muslim. ó ti ṣe ti tọlọ́run lára egbin jẹ́ kan lọ máa yanjú ìtókù. Mo ní yes ọkọ mi ni mi fẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan kan mọ́, mi fẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan kan mọ́. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé máa yẹn ti kọ́kọ́ wá fún mi o, ìyẹn máa yẹn ó ti kọ́kọ́ wá fún mi. Ọkọ mi ní tó bá fẹ́ lọ fún lórí ọ̀rọ̀ títí ẹ lọ fún ọ̀rọ̀ títí ẹ nìyẹn, but lórí ọ̀rọ̀ egbin wà careful, wà careful. Egbin ní ẹbí títí ẹ ó ní ara, let them come out and defend her. I said even the family are fighting. My husband, you've done your own, at least you've cleared her name. Òun náà dẹ̀ ti dòkú ọ̀run, á ṣàdúrà fún ẹ, á ṣàdúrà fún gbogbo ìrìn àjò ẹ, torí oore téèyàn bá ṣe fókú ọ̀run, òkú ọ̀run máa more, bọ̀ ìtò ṣe yẹn otito, and I have to quit. Just imagine me kí wá ní mo fẹ́ lọ fi òkú Mohbad sí WhatsApp group. My husband have access to my phone. My husband check my phone. I have access to my husband's phone. He do check my phone. You don't understand? I'm just telling you this. You think my husband cannot reply iyaboojo? My husband can reply iyaboojo because iyaboojo invaded our privacy. But I told him, I said, you know what? Let me be in the war front. You just don't worry. You don't understand? But you, Iyaboojo's boyfriend, your appearance, in fact, Daddy Freeze that I know, that used to be truthful, Daddy Freeze has turned to something else. You know? You all know Daddy Shoki now. You all remember. Daddy Shoki came to my next house, which happens to be my friend. So immediately my friend told me, my neighbor told me, I came out, I greeted Daddy Shoki. Daddy Shoki came to my place. We had fun, we played together, we're many. We even play Ludo. Immediately Iyaboojo saw that video. You remember Daddy Shoki later come and throws up to me. I decide not to reply him. You all remember? You all remember that the show, if you realize something, if you realize, if Lizzy and Johnny are with some people, you will never see those people becoming demon. The moment Iyaboojo hijack them to her side, Iyaboojo will now push them. Iyaboojo will push them to become subject of ridicule. How many people notice this thing? Iyaboojo always, if people are on my side, you can never see me having issue with people and turn people around me to subject of ridicule. Iyaboojo knows how to go and contact them, push them out. Imagine, by the time I will analyze Iyaboojo's boyfriend video, you don't understand, everybody brains will be open. Wow. You all remember Daddy Shoki? You all remember now that we're playing Ludo. We were the day I was with Daddy Shoki, did Daddy Shoki throws up to Iyaboojo? Did Daddy Shoki throws up to anybody? Did Daddy Shoki now becomes a subject of ridicule? But you realize that everybody around Iyaboojo, she subjects them to become subject of ridicule. And Iyaboojo's boyfriend, as a man, now my husband then bully pass, and you watch your girlfriend bullying my husband, and for the fact that you even provide materials for them to subject my husband to public ridicule. I will analyze your own show too, line by line. You go court, you go station, you go anywhere. Are they here? I have my evidence. You don't understand? I remember the role you played as a man. I'm talking to you, Iyaboojo's boyfriend. I remember the role you played as a man. You even betray your fellow man. You become subject of, don't let me say it. Don't let me say it. But guys, watch Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man is not a regular Nigerian guy. Very Dark Man is not a Yoruba guy. Very dark man is a product of zero to hero. He will deliver. Believe me, he will deliver. When Iyaboojo was bragging, mention my name. I look like a coward to you guys then, Abi. You guys was like, why you know, mention her name. Look at giving Iyaboojo 2.5 years straight without saying anything. Never ever underestimate people. People, to my mind, business will be Lizzy and Johnny. In likes of a very dark man, Iyaboojo will continue attacking very dark man. Because those Iyaboojo trained to become a demon, these people are still there. Even Iyaboojo said she's not doing anymore. These people will continue attacking Iyaboojo's perceived enemy, even when you did not offend Iyaboojo. And when they come, Iyaboojo will suffer it. And Iyaboojo has trained them with multiple personalities. Iyaboojo has trained them to become evil. When I was telling you that they have police that works for them, they have this that works for them, you people thought I was joking. In fact, Iyaboojo said our children are mad, not me. You remember? They were even saying Iyaboojo is depressed. They were saying Iyaboojo has mental issue, of which it was her mother that battled mental problem at a psychiatric hospital for 30 years. And do you know why Iyaboojo cannot capture me? The way he rubbish other people's profiles. Do you know why? Because I've been stable. I will never in my life ever root for Iyaboojo. Never. If I think about those Iyaboojo are destroyed, if I remember how these people, how they've been crying day and night. Do you know how many days Baba Jesha will be crying where he was or where he is? Do you know how many times Nairamaley will be crying? Issue of drugs. Ask Iyaboojo that who was the first person that labeled my enemy as drunk baron? Me that I don't drink, I don't have friends. Iyaboojo that used to go to clubs. Imagine Iyaboojo and our friend Gislover, be our family, I don't know. Imagine Iyaboojo and Gislover tagging Lizzy and Johnny that doesn't go to party, Lizzy and Johnny that doesn't smoke, Lizzy and Johnny that doesn't drink, Lizzy and Johnny that doesn't even engage in rubbish, Lizzy and Johnny that mind her business. Imagine Iyaboojo and Gislover tagging me as drug baron. Until when I analyze it to people that come, this is how to know people that are into drug, people that pack friends, people that go to nightclub, people that loves being around some people, most especially people that loves party, people that doesn't miss party. Those are the people that are likely to engage in drug business. I have to tell them. I sell clothes, I sell land. People that sell pepper soup, people that sell wines, people that do all this odd job, those are the people that may likely go into drugs. So apparently, this lover that accusing me of drug, she's the one doing drugs. You don't understand? So this lover that was doing drugs now accusing me of doing drugs. You will realize that mental issue that happens to this lover and Iyaboojo and Iyaboojo's mother is the same thing Iyaboojo will be using to cut down a target in the society. How many notice that? Depression is Iyaboojo that is depressed. Is Iyaboojo that does not have rest of mind because she's lazy, she cannot work, and she's broke, and she need to go and look for material to bring people down to get donation. So guys, see you soon. I'm going to analyze that Iyaboojo's boyfriend show line by line. Since Iyaboojo mentioned my husband, Iyaboojo came for my husband, Iyaboojo bullied my husband, and she bullied my children. So it's going to be eye for eye. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be forensic critical analysis. I'm going to bring the old video with the new video. You don't understand? We're going to analyze everything. So, but for very dark man, I don't want you guys to be saying, hey, very dark man, he compromises, he does this. Very dark man is a guy that will never run out of material because he knows when to stop. He knows when to answer. Lizzy and Johnny went to answer. Lizzy and Johnny knows when to answer. Even if you tomba bi yeda, tomba bi pori yeda, tomba bi babala kuba beda, tomba bi pori mama. I only replied when the time comes. I don't fall for cheap rubbish. You don't understand? So I speak up at the right time. I don't speak. If I don't want to speak up, I won't speak up. You understand? Just be watching. You know that if not for Lizzy and Johnny, very dark man may keep the secret and be watching you guys. And one thing I appreciate about very dark man, he was looking at appropriate time to drop his evidence. He would have dropped that evidence for a very long time, but because he's a very smart guy, he knows that Iyaboojo will manipulate it. Imagine Iyaboojo saying, "Ati bimo, ti won de bimo. I'm becoming a grandma," just because Iyaboojo is doing something behind to now destroy Nairamaley and Sam Larry. If you know what Iyaboojo is doing behind, if you know what Iyaboojo, that's, I pity those of you defending Iyaboojo. Did you know that when Nairamaley and Sam Larry brought Iyaboojo to Abuja, they asked Iyaboojo to do the needful? But instead of Iyaboojo to do the needful, do you know that Iyaboojo went behind to go and sue Sam Larry and Nairamaley? And if she succeeds, Nairamaley will need to pay Iyaboojo, and Nairamaley will bear the murderer for the rest of his life legally, and it will be in his record. How can you, Iyaboojo, how can you claim to be a murderer and do that to Omolakeji? How can you, Iyaboojo? How could see, guys, you don't know what Iyaboojo is doing. People should just be watching. Listen, after that boy brought him here, after Nairamaley and Sam Larry brought Iyaboojo here, Iyaboojo cried, he conversed. Sure, you understand? In fact, he mentioned those they worked together. And they were begging Nairamaley, begging Sam Larry. They now said, oh, Iyaboojo should go. Iyaboojo said she will go online to go and do the needful. Immediately they spare Iyaboojo to go to Lagos to go and do the needful. First thing, Iyaboojo went to go and burn one chair, one table. After that, Iyaboojo sent letter to herself allegedly and signed it. Do you know what Iyaboojo? And do you know that everything Iyaboojo was doing, she now gathered everything to go and get another court document against Nairamaley and Sam Larry. Iyaboojo, if I'm lying, come out. Your receipt today here. You know, say me, I never start to put receipts. Now only very dark man they face you now. Now only very dark man they face you with. I never come with receipt. The day I saw Iyaboojo, instead of her to come online, oh, there is a mistake. Very dark man, whatever. Kindly let this please. You know, Iyaboojo gather all those chairs where them burn, all those letters. Iyaboojo gather around. Go obtain another court document against Nairamaley and Sam Larry. I never, if see the evil is better past Iyabo. I've never seen that type of person. Do you know that? Okay, I saw it on BJ's post that Iyabo and Mohbad's wife, they took Nairamaley to court to collect, allegedly, this one I know they did, to collect Mohbad royalty. Imagine. They now said, Nairamaley said he cannot give Iyaboojo and the wife royalty because when the guy is coming to sign with him, he did not come with the wife. He would rather give the royalty to the father. The same month, Iyaboojo took Mr. Lawal to court and Fola. The same Iyaboojo took Fola, and as Iyaboojo and Fola took Mr. Lawal to court, that Mr. Lawal should be paying Fola food money. When we got there, our lawyer now tendered documents that clearly shows that none of the 4 children belongs to us. Tell me, how do we want to forgive or let go? The fear now is, who is the next target of iyaboojo? Don't forget that Lizzy and Johnny survived because I'm successful. Nairamaley, of course, Nairamaley crumbled. Though the guy is still alive and he's still young. But iyaboojo is doing worse. Worse beyond what we can explain to you online. Do you know that every court case, of course, you will spend nothing less than 20-30 million naira. Imagine iyaboojo carrying the Mohbad wife along with herself to sue Nairamaley. When Mohbad father is still much alive. You don't understand? And some of us are still in court. You don't understand? So we cannot keep quiet. Sure, you understand? We are still in court. We are still in court. We are still in court. Another one is about to break again. We are still in court. If we win one, iyaboojo is one. The one that even worse passes that boyfriend. Is like they were doing it like a business and sharing the money. Olori buruku lele. Only why are you bringing two words together? Sheri olori buruku. Èmi victim le mi put orí èyàn méjì papọ̀. Èmi victim iyaboojo ni mo put orí èyàn. So àtijọ́ ọjọ́ tí mo dákẹ́, ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn kan wà lọ́wọ́ mi ni mo ṣe dákẹ́. You don't understand? So this is not right time for us to keep quiet. Iyaboojo has bite more than what she can chew. Iyaboojo has sent a lot of people to take us to court. People with her, Iyaboojo and some people. Here you understand? They've taken Nairamaley to many courts and Sam Larry to many courts. She has taken me too and some people to court. So and the court is still ongoing. And this is the only weapon we have.